The Windsor Loop is an easy walk of around 5 miles that loops along the Jubilee River and Thames Path to Windsor before returning through Eton and the grounds of Eton College.
Hello and welcome to another walk on 6 legs in sunny Upton Park in Slough. Come dog.
The walk begins in the large car park at Upton Park, Upton Road, Slough. Slough's largest park and main sports ground. It's home to the cricket, rugby and hockey club and linked by footpath to Ditton Park, home to the radio research station where radar was first invented. But today we're just passing through.
And we head out the park over the footbridge across the M4.
This brings us out onto the B376. Cross the road and head straight on along the Merck, then take the first footpath on your left. At this point, you may be wondering where the Jubilee River is. It's away on the right, but we're walking along the ditch on the side of the ditch. The Jubilee River is a fancy name for the Thames Relief Channel, a 7.2 mile hydraulic channel that was built in the late 1990s and early 2000s.
And here we are at Blackpots Weir at the end of the Jubilee River, just upstream from Datchet.
Design and construction cost £110 million, making it at the time Britain's most expensive man-made river project. After taking a moment to admire our surroundings, we continue on the footpath through Datchet Golf Club along the north bank of the River Thames. After the bunkers, a signed footpath takes you up a steep and fairly uneven flight of steps. If you don't fancy the climb, stay on the path a little further and you can simply leave through the main gate. Once across the bridge, you arrive at the tip of Home Park. If you're in a hurry to reach the castle or shops, you'll want to stay close to the road, but we're going to make our way more slowly along the Thames Path back towards Windsor Riverside Station and Windsor proper. Last time I came this way, I coincided with the Royal Windsor Horse Show. Fortunately, things have calmed down since then. The Thames Path between Datchet and Windsor is quite pretty. You pass one weir, one lock, and an island that it is possible to take a walk round. If you're fed up of boat watching, there's usually a good view of the castle, which has been used by reigning monarchs since the times of Henry I. Crossing the boatyard brings you out onto a small lane past an old pumping house. Following the lane will bring you to civilization, Windsor and Riverside Station, pubs, shops and Windsor proper.
And here we are in Windsor proper. There's absolutely no shortage of places to get food here. We can either stop in Windsor or stop over the bridge in Eton. Or you could take a trip around the castle, but we're off to the pub.
The pedestrian footbridge over the Thames brings you into Eton. There are shops, restaurants, pubs, cafes, and of course the famous school. Eton translates as river town, but apart from a few surviving nods to the river trade, Eton is all about the school, the buildings, the businesses for the students and staff, and these days the eating stops for visitors. Eton College was founded by Henry VI in the mid-1400s to provide free education to 70 poor boys who would then progress to King's College, Cambridge, which he also founded. Eton Chapel, the modest little structure on the right, was originally intended to be little over twice the size, but in 1461 Henry VI ran into the sort of difficulties modern-day monarchs don't, and work was halted. At certain times, the colleges can be open to the public to give you a chance to have a better look around. There are both public footpaths and permissive rights of way through the grounds of Eton College, and a number of more rural routes we could take back. Today we follow the road out of Eton and over the bridge, before turning right on the footpath past the cricket pavilion. Dodge the cricket balls and follow the path, keeping right to stay as close to water as you can without actually crossing over any, including the bridge you see me walking across, which you'll pass on your right. At the end of the avenue of trees, you'll arrive at the B3026, where boys are not allowed to cross. It's a fast-moving road and there's a pedestrian crossing further along on the left. Cross the road and continue straight across Agger's Plough, back towards the Jubilee River.
And here we are at Thames Valley Athletic Park. This is the last field. So once across this field, we'll be back at the Jubilee River, and then it's over the bridge, back along the little lane, and back into Upton Court Park. Come on, Buzz. Come on, Buzz.
The last bridge across the Jubilee River will bring you back out at the Merk, and then it's simply a matter of retracing your footsteps and crossing back across Upton Court Park to the car park.
And here we are, back at the car with one very tired dog. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next one. Come on, Buzz, let's go.